Hello and welcome to the Car Compass. My name is Sandu, and in today's video we have a comparison at Kia. To my right is going to be a 2026 Kia Sorento in the S all-wheel drive, and to my left I have a 2026 Kia Sorento in the EX all-wheel drive. So we're comparing the third and the second trim in the lineup, and what are the trims that the Kia Sorento offers? It's going to be the LX, the S, the EX, the SX. Now you also have the X line, the X Pro, and the X line will give you, the X line comes with the EX, SX, and SX Prestige. Those are the only options that you can get X line on. And the X Pro, you can only get the SX Prestige on the X Pro. And the X line and X Pro, they all come all-wheel drive. You do not have any other options. And the only trims that come front-wheel drive in the lineup is going to be the LX and the SX. So before we start, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me out with my channel. Also, a big thank you and a shout out to Kia Roseville here in Roseville, California for providing me with these two cars for the comparison video. Also, I have this measuring tape here. When we get to the cargo, I'm gonna help you to see and visualize how much space you get, not just in cubic feet of space, but also in inches. So let's start talking about the engine options that you get, because that's going to be pretty much your biggest differences between the two cars that we have in the video today. So the S, this comes with a 2.5-liter inline-4 engine that produces 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. Now, if we go to the EX, it's going to be our other gas engine powered option. It's going to be still a 2.5-liter, but it's a turbocharged. And this produces 281 horsepower with 311 pound-feet of torque. The transmission is going to be different. This is an 8-speed automatic transmission, to where the EX in our video today comes with an 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. So now that you know the two options that you get in the gas model engine, you also get the hybrid, which is a 1.6-liter hybrid engine option that you get in the Sorento in 2026, and that produces 277 horsepower. Now that's the first difference that you are going to find in our video today. The second difference is going to be your fog lights. The EX comes with fog lights. The S does not have fog lights. Let me go ahead and grab the camera so I can show you better how it looks. This is your EX in the video with the fog lights, to where the S in our video today does not have the fog lights. I think I already mentioned that both of them are all-wheel drive option. The price difference between these two is about $2,700 difference, and that does not count the delivery fee, any add-ons that these cars might have on them. It's just a base suggested MSRP sticker, about $2,700 difference. The next difference you're gonna find is going to be the highway driving assist, and then on the EX I was able to find that, and I'm not 100% sure if that's the sensors that you're gonna find right there, to where the S does not have it, and that's the highway driving assist. Everything else, when it comes to the top grille, the bottom grille, placement of your sensors, your live air vents, your headlights, daytime running lights, and everything else for the front is exactly the same. The next difference you're going to find is going to be your wheels and tires. Let's go ahead and talk about the EX. And the tire you're going to find on the EX is Continental Cross Contact LX Sport, and the size is going to be 255/45 by 20. The design of the rim is exactly the same, it's just a bigger one. Let's go ahead and talk about the S now. And the tire you're going to get is going to be a Crugen, and the size is going to be 235 by 60 by 18. So pretty much 18 versus 20 rims or tires. Now when it comes to the side, there is absolutely no difference. Side mirrors, they come with signal light integrated, blind spot assist, two-tone color. They both have the same trim or inlays here on the side. They both have matte black plastic for the rocker panel, and they both have the side roof rails. In between the windows, you're going to have high gloss with matte aluminum or brushed aluminum. Now when it comes to the dimension, there is absolutely no difference in the dimensions, and let me give you the dimensions so you know if this is going to fit into your garage. It's going to be 189 inches in length, 75 inches in width, that does not include the mirrors, 70 inches in height depending on the wheels, that's your maximum, and then your wheelbase is going to be 110.8 and your ground clearance is going to be 6.9 inches. Let me go ahead and show you how your tank looks like, and you still have a cap in 2026. And now the next difference is going to be your MPG, 23 city, 28 highway for the S, which is showing in this video right now, and then for the EX you're going to get 20 city, 27 highway. The tank size capacity is the same for both of them, 17.7 gallons. And now here in the rear of the 2026 Sorento S versus EX in the gas powered model, the only difference is going to be your powered tailgate for the EX, to where on the S you do not have one. And this is how it looks. You push the button right here, it's going to open automatically, it doesn't need any assistance, to where on the S you have to press the button and lift manually, otherwise nothing happens. So that's pretty much the only difference in the back. They both come with a spare tire, they both come with the exhaust tip hidden under the car on the passenger side. Backup lights is exactly in the same spot, your backup camera exactly in the same spot, so really no differences. Now let's give you cargo measurements with measuring tape. And you're looking right now at the EX in our video, and behind the third row you're getting about 15 to 16 inches. If we go behind the second row, you're getting about 45 to 46 inches. And if we go behind the center console right there, about 79 inches, 78, 79 or 80 right here. Now let's go ahead and put the seat down. Let's give you in between wheel trims is going to be about 42 to 43, and your entrance is going to be about 30 and a half, 30 to 31. So these are your measurements in inches, and now your cargo cubic feet of space. If you have all the seats up, is going to be 12.6 cubic feet of space. If you have all the seats down, is going to be 75.5 cubic feet of space. What's nice in the Kia Sorento in 2026 is that even the lower trims, they offer buttons right here to lower your second row, the backrest of your second row, just like this, which makes it very convenient. On the left side, you have some hooks. This is not a subwoofer, and you do not have any cubby room here. Your 12-volt outlet is going to be located next to these buttons right here, and then under the mat right here you're going to find your tire situation. I'm going to show you the S just so you can see there is absolutely no difference. You still get the buttons with the 12-volt outlet right there, and then under this mat same exact thing. Now that we're done with the exterior differences between the S and the EX, let's go ahead and check the interior differences. Okay, so we're sitting now inside the EX, which is the higher trim in our video today. And let me go ahead and present you the differences. The first one is going to be your auto-dimming rear view mirror that you're going to find in the EX, to where the S does not have it. The next difference, which is a huge difference, is going to be your navigation. The S does not even have the option to add navigation into your car, to where the EX comes as standard. That's the next big difference. And the third one that I was able to find is going to be your passenger seat is electrically controlled. For some, that might be a huge deal. For me, it doesn't matter that much because I'm sitting in the driver. I'm not a passenger in my cars. Now, there is another difference that the sticker mentions it, and that's the navigation-based smart cruise control curve. That's another difference that I was able to find on the stickers, and hopefully that really helps you out. Let me grab the camera and show you a little bit about the car for the front. And this is going to be your front dashboard for the passenger with stitching right here. This is hard plastic with the brushed aluminum inlays, your lockable glove compartment, your 12.3 inches infotainment screen. That was your navigation. This is your home button. You have 3 screens on the EX, That's one with your quick controls. That's your second, and this is your third. To where on the S, because you're missing navigation, you only have the two of this and this. That's it. You do not have this one. Let me show you the camera button right here so you can see exactly how it looks. It's exactly the same on both of them, the S and the EX. Moving forward, this is going to be your bar for your controls. This is for your maps and your media. If you press the button here, it's going to give you action controls for your dual zone climate control. Moving forward, you have wireless charging pad in both of them, and this is how your key looks like for both S and the EX. Those two USB-C ports right there, one of them is going to give you the option to connect to your car with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and when you press the button, it will charge your phone. So that's a very good and nice option to have. Your heated seats, standard in both of them, and then this is your shifting lever with the shift lock release, and then your drive modes and your terrain modes is going to be exactly the same for both of them. I find these cup holders very good size in the Sorento. And then your armrest right here doesn't have any USB or any other ports inside. Now your steering wheel is going to be flat top, flat bottom with high gloss trim inlays, and this is the way you control your cruise control. This is your button to control your cards for the cluster right there, and then on the right side you're going to be able to control your telephone, and this is your button where you can add different features. On the left side of the steering wheel there is going to be a difference because you do have electric powered tailgate on the EX, and this button right here you're going to find it extra, to where on the S you do not find that. And then because of the fog lights, your lever here is going to be different. It will not have the options for the fog lights right here, but everything else is the same. Your door panel is the same. Now of course the seating surface color is going to be different, but they both come with leatherette with stitching and perforation. This door panel will have the armrest leatherette wrapped with stitching, which is very nice option, and the side mirrors do not come heated or power foldable. These are controls for your mirrors and your windows. Now that we're done with the first row, let's go ahead and talk second and third row. Now here on the second row of the 2026 Kia Sorento, we're still in the EX. They didn't simplify much the seats from the first row to the second row, which is nice. They removed the perforation here, but everything else is pretty much the same. Seating surfaces is going to be different color between the S and the EX, but I'm sure that's optional. Nothing else is different here in the back. You're gonna find hard backs for the backrest of the front seats, USB-C ports on both of them, vents, the 12-volt outlet. One difference that I was able to find online is that you can get captain chairs for the EX, or the S you cannot have that option. So you can make it a 6-passenger configuration on the EX and 7-passenger configuration on the S. Your armrest is going to be in the same position, floating armrest, very, very nice. You're going to have mesh pockets here plus 2 additional pockets. Door is going to be exactly the same. The way you control the seats is exactly the same. Lever here, 2 bunny hops buttons, one on the side, one on the shoulder area right here, just like that. And the third row is exactly the same other than the seating color. So you're getting another 2 USB-C ports, charging ports on both of them, on the right and on the left, with cup holders, and that's pretty much it. So the price difference is, as mentioned, about $2,700 difference. You let me know if it's worth getting the EX or the S. I myself, for that much money, I would go with the EX. I get navigation, bigger rims, fog lights. I don't care much about the electrically controlled passenger seat, but everything else, it makes sense for me. Now, here's the MSRP sticker for the S first in our video today. Take a good look. Pause the video if you need to. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns about this one. And now here's the MSRP sticker for the EX. They both come in the all-wheel drive, and they both have all the features and all the options on the MSRP sticker. Now, let me know if you have any questions or concern in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.